Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Let's do a review. I'm gonna place the camera right here and hopefully stay in view. Wonderful job. Wonderful. Tap that camera there. There you are. Well, there you are. Here I am. And using an old iPhone 6S. I don't know what it is with Apple devices, but the sound always comes low. At least if I compare, if I compare 20 other videos on YouTube right now, mine will be the lowest. I ain't got time to edit audio and crap like that. I just use the way it comes out because I don't make a cent here. All right, so let's do a review. I picked up something today because it caught my eye. And I thought it looked interesting. BlackFly Vodka Crushed Root Beer. BlackFly Vodka Crushed Root Beer. Hard soda. Canadian. Sans gluten. Yeah, so. 7% alcohol. Take a look at that can. BlackFly. It's summer. There's going to be black flies. You know, we have them in certain areas in Canada. You want to avoid them. I know you guys have them in the US as well. In the UK, yeah, sure. They're black flies. I'm sure they're all over the damn place. Ever get bitten by one? Or am I thinking horse flies? Horse flies really hurt. I don't know about black flies. But anyway, who cares? So anyways, BlackFly Vodka Crushed Root Beer, and 7%. Looking forward to this one. I actually just came back from A&W today. A&W Root Beer, you know, the bear. And I hadn't been there in years, but I grabbed a double Mazza burger meal. Of course, a root beer to go with it. I got a refill of the root beer before I left, and it was good old A&W Root Beer. So, good way to make a comparison, I think, having just had that earlier. Vodka Crushed Root Beer, 7%. Who's it by? Who is it by? BlackFlyBooze.com. Oh, so there's more than just the root beer, maybe. Ingredients: carbonated water, vodka, cane sugar, citric acid flavor, potassium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and caramel color. An actual caramel, just the color, I guess. So, BlackFly Beverage Company, London, Ontario, Canada. London, Ontario, great place. At least I know a great person, great people in London, Ontario, Canada. So let's try this one out and see how root beery it actually tastes. One thing, I like banana flavor in desserts and things like that, but I've gotten a few banana flavor beers, and I've found, man, they either taste bad or you just can't even sense any banana flavoring at all. So I mentioned that only because I wonder, with this claiming to be root beer flavored, how much of a root beer flavor will it actually have? But anyways, vodka crushed root beer. Got this. Got my mug. Pour the water out of the mug. Got my mug. Nice frosted mug. Let's pour it in. Well, it's looking like a root beer. It actually is really looking like a root beer. It's pretty funny, actually. Probably should have used a clear glass for this one, but I think you can get the gist of it. Sorry for using the frosted glass. Oh, you're gonna fit the whole can? Yeah, oh, don't shake. Yeah, it actually fits the whole can perfectly. So that is a 473 milliliter sized mug. As long as I don't shake, I better take a sip off the top there. Nerves. Okay. Well, it's funny because just as it was approaching my face, I could get a little bit of that root beer sense, that root beer essence from it. Yeah, definitely. So it's got the root beer aroma. Taste a little bit, but then again, I guess if you were to grab a root beer, any popular brand root beer, and pour some vodka in it, yeah, I imagine this is pretty much what it would end up tasting like. This does taste like root beer vodka. So yeah, I'll give that one a pass. I don't know. I expected even more of a root beer taste. Kind of like, I think whenever you claim a beverage is something like root beer or whatever, orange, banana, raspberry, whatever, I just expect there to be a strong flavoring of that. Now, I guess history has kind of taught me that when it is an immensely strong flavoring, it's usually because it's very artificial. But not so bad. It's not overpowering as far as the root beer taste goes, or as far as the vodka taste goes. So I'd say it's pretty smooth. Bubbly, nice. Probably should have made it a little bit colder before I tried this tasting. But yeah, I'll give that a pass. If you feel like a root beer with a bit of a zing, has 7% zing. Oh, I just sprayed my face with. Feel free to pick this one up if it's in your area. Vodka mixed drink. If you like those kind of things, it's cool. I like it. I give it a pass. Thumbs up. 7.8 out of 10, somewhere around there. 7.8. 7. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. How about that? Okay, I think that's fair. That's a wrap. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.